What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning into this video on Elvis is the Man. So this week in November 1969, Elvis had his final #1 hit with Suspicious Minds, the last one being 1962 Good Luck Charm. This turns out to be one of my most favorite and watched and listened to songs in the 70s that Elvis performed. He just brought the energy and turned this studio recording into something totally different, which Elvis was able to do with a lot of songs. Here's the story behind the song that a lot of people don't know. Check it out.
I want to talk to you about how Elvis's last #1 hit, Suspicious Minds, almost wasn't recorded. It was January 1969, and Elvis had just completed his 1968 comeback special, which was originally titled Singer Presents Elvis. It won the ratings war for NBC that year and was the highest rated TV special of the year. Now, Elvis, ready and primed for a comeback, needed to go back to the studio and get some hit songs to help catapult his launch. Elvis was in Memphis at American Sound Studios and had some top musicians working with him at the recording session. Some of those hits were In the Ghetto, which reached #3, Don't Cry Daddy, which reached #6, Kentucky Rain, Mama Like the Roses, True Love Travels on a Graveled Road, and Power of My Love. Chips Moman, the producer at the session, wanted Elvis to record Suspicious Minds. Elvis listened to the demo several times before asking him to have his own personal demo made, which he took to his house and played over and over. Elvis loved the song and wanted to record it, but Chips knew that for Elvis to record a song, he had to get through the Colonel. Moman knew that Elvis already had 40 songs lined up, and for outsiders to bring Elvis a song, it was nearly impossible because Elvis's publishing company demanded so much of the royalties. The 2-week session was coming to a close, and friend George Klein, who was DJ in Memphis, knew that Suspicious Minds was going to be a hit and was getting worried that Elvis had forgotten about the recording and was going to pass by the session without recording it. It was brought to Elvis's attention that Suspicious Minds was also on the set to record. Elvis snapped his fingers. "Yeah, that's right, let's record it." So Elvis took some time looking over the lyrics and memorizing the notes. After about 3 or 4 takes, they thought they couldn't improve on the song anymore. Finally, Chips played it over the speakers and everybody loved it. But it's not over yet. They still had to get approval to make the song their own. So when it became clear that Elvis was going to record Suspicious Minds, Tom Disick and Freddie Beanstalk cornered Chips in the studio and says that if Elvis was to record this song, Chips had to give up some of his royalty rights. But Chips stood his ground. He was livid. He said, paraphrasing, "Don't ever come in here demanding that I give up something that I own. If I thought we were here to cut some hits. If you don't want to do that, all of you can get the F out." George Klein urged Chips to talk to Elvis before Tom and Freddie could go back to the Colonel to try to squash the deal. Elvis didn't usually get involved with his management's business decisions, but in this case, he declared that he will not let publishing rights get in the way of him recording a song that he liked. Now, when the song was released 7 months later in September, Elvis was in for a surprise. Somebody had taken the song and remixed it in Nashville or California and added a false ending at the end to where it would fade out and then come back strong. They were obviously trying to get the feeling that Elvis gave it in Vegas, but the DJs didn't like it because they didn't see Elvis's performance of it in Vegas and they didn't know what was going on. Also, they added a bunch of voices over it and overdubbed it to give it that Nashville sound, which was not expected. Suspicious Minds entered the charts September 13th, 1969 at number 77 on the Billboard's Hot 100s. 5 weeks later, it was in the top 10. And on November 11th, 1969, it went to number 1, pushing aside the Temptations' hit Can't Get Next to You. It was only number 1 for that week, but it was Elvis' first number 1 hit since Good Luck Charm in 1962. Elvis' success was now established, and he was ready to conquer the 70s. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more content that I'm coming out with. 3 videos at least a week. And make sure you hit the like button. Check me out on Elvis is the Man Instagram, where I have tons of videos and photos going up daily. And I hope you enjoy this. Stay tuned for the next one.